This is Serenity Leisure's video for this 2006 Burstner Argos 748 that is currently for sale with Serenity Leisure. This video has been made in conjunction with the photographs and editorial that you may have already seen, and it is designed to give you a little bit more sort of close-up information and video, obviously, of the camper itself. We're very familiar with the 747s and the 748s, having had a number of them over the years, and I will say right here, right now, that the condition of this one is one of the finest ones I think I've ever seen for the year. It really is quite lovely, to say the least, and has some nice specification on it. Right, so you'll see the bumper's been colour-coded. Sorry, not colour-coded, has been sprayed in a silver, because they just come with a sort of standard grey colour. Which looks quite nice on the front end. Bonnet is very shiny, as are the wings and the doors, in fact the whole camper. It has a set of alloy wheels on it, which were not standard on this particular motorhome, with 16-inch wheels, which bring the revs down a little bit when you are touring with it. Now, the 748 is a full 6-berth motorhome with a large garage. That's the basics of it, with access lockers all over the place, bicycle rack on this one, tow bar on this one, rear access lockers, which are standard, to be fair, on a 747. It has a 748 rather. It has the twin reversing cameras, so you've got two different angles you can look at. Back end, as I said, much the same as the other. Rest of the camper virtually unmarked. Very, very shiny all the way down both sides. Previous owner, this would take 2 days to polish this camper from top to bottom. It's a big job, but no need to do it on this one, because previous owner's obviously gone through a lot of cloths and a lot of polish to make it look as it does today. No nasty head scratches in the windows, which you often find on campers of this age, because they've been up and down sort of narrow lanes and they're such a big motorhome, they can get scratched. But then again, even if they do, they can easily polish out. There is a marking up here. I'm not sure if you can actually make it out in the there's an indentation there, but nothing of any sort of significance, just where it's caught something. That's the exact spot, but it's reasonably difficult to make out. Gas locker, that is the locker for the Electrotech, the ECU, etc. for the camper. It's got alloy wheels on this side as well. Look at that. I was going to show you the access lockers and the garage just quickly while I just jig the camera around a little bit. Okay, so there's one here. This is a big locker. It goes right the way through the motorhome. If you want to take this motorhome skiing, you can do. It's fully winterized, so it won't freeze up if you've got the heating on slightly moderation. All the tanks, for example, are internal. The extra security locks, the tanks are internal, the water and the waste. Therefore, as long as you've got the heating on very gently, and if you go off skiing for the day, you'll come back and you'll still have water that's not frozen. Here's a very good garage. As I said, garages and in motorhomes like this, they sort of carry motorbikes and all sorts of bits and pieces, and can get a bit knocked about. But to be fair, this one, the extra socket's been put in here. This one has not been knocked about. There's the outside shower, full set of carpets, which I would say are probably virtually brand new. They don't look as though they've ever been used. Underneath here is a safari room. The motorhome does come with a full safari room, which is so I've been led to believe has only been used once. A safari room is a bolt-on, to the awning. When the awning extends out, the Omni-Store awning, when this awning extends all the way out, then it's sides and the front that you can put on it. So then, in effect, you've got an enclosed area. So I'm going to put this up the top. I'm not quite sure how much you will see of the roof, but you should be able to see something just to give you an idea of its overall condition. I can just about get up there. That's my maximum height, really. You'll see it's got a satellite system up there, and it's got a solar panel, if I've got the angle right. Hopefully you're not just seeing the top of the side of the motorhome. There you go. So moving to the inside of the Argos. Again, Fiamma security locks on the doors, on all the lockers. Right, starting at the front, 160 brake horsepower this motorhome is, because the BHP was chipped from new at the factory. So it's boosted up to 160 brake, they're normally 127. It's obviously got electric windows, central door locking, all that, all the usual bits and pieces. It has cab air conditioning, the blow pump music entertainment system, and it's got cruise control as well. Now the front seats don't swivel on the 748, they don't need to, obviously, because of the bulkhead. It wouldn't be comfortable. This is a heating system. The whole camper has Aldi central heating. This heating, which doesn't work obviously when you're in transit, but with the enhancement of this particular one, you can have that heater running during transit. So if you're climbing up into the Alps when it's very cold in the back, you've still got some heat coming in, other than the fan from the engine. Reversing camera, as I said, has got 2 cameras on it. The double bed up here, 747s this year start suffering a little bit from sagging headlining here. This one doesn't have it. I've had that before in the past, and we've just put new headlining in, but this one doesn't have it at all. The mattress and the overhead cab itself is in excellent condition. This is a television cabinet for the habitation area, and then you've got a large sort of L-shaped lounge here, and this just pulls out quite easily and goes into a large double bed. Otherwise you can use it as a long sofa. We do have the curtains and the blinds and net curtains and everything for the camper. The previous owners just didn't like them, so they took them out. Kitchen speaks for itself. Got an oven, 3-burner gas hob, Dometic fridge freezer, lots and lots and lots of storage. You can see the condition of this. Again, much like the outside, the inside has all been loved, very well taken care of. There's a large wardrobe here. There's your curtains down there. And the header tank for the Aldi central heating. LED light up there. Bathroom is to the off side and has a separate enclosed shower, as you can see, with a bifold plastic door. Radiator in here as well, and some overhead storage. And then the bedroom. Now this is accessed from a pair of steps which slot away in here rather cleverly. So you can just climb up there, and then you've got this rather sumptuous rear end bedroom. It's one of the big features of the Burstner Argoses. Again, overhead storage. You've got a television in here. The heating is all controlled from in here. Heating is dual fuel, electric or gas, and the same with the hot water. And then spinning round, large mirror. Oh, there is a privacy curtain here which slides along, which separates the bedroom from the rest of the motorhome. And then your control panel for everything is housed up here at the top. There we go. It's called an e-control system, which controls all the lights and very well just about everything else that goes on. Now you can actually take this off if you so desire. It's as easy as that. Oh yes, there's a button on, and then go and put it on the front, which is, there's this little control docking station for it there. Quite what the purpose is of that, I do not know, because all it allows you to do is to turn the lights on and off in the back when you're driving, which seems like a pretty pointless exercise to me. This window opens. It has a catch on it, there we go, and opens like so. Hence the no need for a stable door. It's got a fire extinguisher, lots and lots of storage. Yeah, and as I said, overall, probably one of the nicest Burstner Argoses you're going to find for this year. It really has truly been loved and well taken care of. Right, that completes Serenity Leisure's video for this 2006 748.